guess you're not there. Go back to when I saw you. A beautiful time in a deadly year. You think I'm stupid, but I get it now. How long can we make this go? Just hurry up and spit it out, baby, cause I got to know. Don't break away, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay. Don't break away, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay. Don't break away, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay. Don't break away, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay. I let it consume me, I let it control me. I'll always be lonely, I'll never be fine. If life is a movie, it's always so boring. Where is the story? I hope it gets better with time. Yeah, I hope it gets better with time.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
Is 50 bicentennial or is that 200?
Yeah, I hope it gets better with time. Don't look back when I call you, but does that mean that you don't care? Go back to when I saw you. Your beautiful eyes with a deadly stare. You think I'm stupid, but I get it now. How long can we make this go? It won't hurt to let it out, baby, cause I got to know. Don't break away, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay. Don't break away, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay. Don't break away, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay. Don't break away, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay. I let it consume me, I let it control me. I'll always be lonely, I'll never be fine. If life is a movie, it's always so boring. Where is the story? I hope it gets better with time. Yeah, I hope it gets better with time. Yeah, I hope it gets better with time. Consume me, I let it control me. I'll always be lonely, I'll never be fine. If life is a movie, it's always so boring. Where is the story? I hope it gets better with time. Yeah, I hope it gets better with time.
All of your wind has gone, and all of the paths you've drawn have sunk to the ocean sand where no one can see. You stand, don't let the dark embrace, cower the dreams you chase under the rust and blood. Don't let yourself give up.
Alright everyone, welcome back. I'm Winter, and it is June 1st of 2024. Thank you guys for being here so earlier. Hopefully, you've had a good day so far, and hopefully it's about to get just a little bit better. Today, we're playing StarCraft with commentary. Thank you. Ratchet 10 for 50 months. Glad you still enjoy Vivictus for 94 months. Glad you still enjoy. Spencer last here, Demoko, Veda, Kidler V, Longwalker, Warlock. Glad you still enjoy. And thank you on YouTube, on the second channel, for liking and subscribing, indicating you indeed still enjoy. Yes, games are played. Tomorrow, I hear they're having a SC1 versus SC2 show match as well at ESL Spring, where, as predicted, there's a chance we may see Maru lose a game or Cyril lose a game tomorrow. Spoilers. My prediction for this tournament was Cyril may lose a game tomorrow in the finals. And so far, my prediction still is on track. We'll see. Wasn't willing to commit to much more than that, but that's the important parts. Gotta say, yeah, congratulations to Protoss on their overwhelming performance, nearly making it to the top 4, which would put them, move them up into the top 4 races in SC2, but we're not quite there. We're considering buffing sentry damage against shields some more. Also, Hero, Oh, Hero. Kind of a rough draw. So, let's not spoil too much. I haven't watched any games. I've just looked at the brackets. Because I don't want to spoil myself. Because it's unavoidable that I'll know how the games go, or like the results.
Your dedication.
But the actual games themselves, that's the stuff I don't like to spoil myself on. Thank you, Zidras. Tier 3 sub for 62 months. We still enjoy it. Let's see if we can find any. Games were good. Cyril versus Oliveira, who wins? My prediction for the tournament is because of Cyril's distraction with his new military service, he may lose a game in the finals to Maru. It's possible. I'm giving it almost a 50-50 shot he loses one game. That is my prediction. And then we'll need to make sure the infestor can no longer burrow, as well as making it so fungal growth doesn't do any damage. And then maybe. It should be like Ensnare, but without the attack speed reduction and last less time. I have spoken. Yeah, Baneling should no longer have a speed bonus on creep. Also, another key point is Dark has lost to Beyond like 8 or 9 out of the last 10 times they've faced in online tournaments, like weeklies and such. But when push comes to shove, the final boss, it's not been a stop, but like I'm inviting, if you want to play, you can join the Winter SC2 group chat on North American Battle.net. This is also a public lobby. You can join via that. Why am I on East US? Weird today. And to say that Dark played the long game, and yeah, considering they played a 2.5-hour series just a couple weeks ago, that's the long game indeed. The winner today with the cursor. Storms, Darkons, the I'm totally not 3 leagues higher than this dude of SC1. I do have some of the, well, on the second channel you have me doing the low APM challenge for 2024. I put out a single, like, guide this year, or at least in the last month or so. And it is the worst video of the month by a large margin, including some of the advertising videos I did for Homeworld and Mechapella. So, like, in terms of stats overall. Believe it or not, nobody's searching for actual SC2 guides nowadays. That was the one I watched and wanted more of. Well, congratulations, you're special. Did it say new 2024? Would that matter? The low API, I'm scared to change the names of the 2022 ones. Because it says 2022 in the title, but it keeps showing them to people. And they keep watching it. So, and it keeps being very, very popular compared to even like modern videos. So like, I'm scared to change it to not say 2022, so I'm just gonna leave it. Like, I'm not gonna complain. If it's working, whatever. Yeah, still like my top 5 most watched videos of the month. The 2022 fucking low APM channel. Now, is the 2024 any different? Is it pretty much exactly the same builds? The same style? I don't know, you have to watch to find out. Do you think Terrans have changed their builds in the last 2 years? Oh no, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go Marine tank and then get ghosts? Oh wow, very original. Come up with that one yourself?
Not enough minerals.
How long do goons take? 30 seconds. What died there? Is that a probe? I have a probe chasing. What sort of... Oh my god.
Research complete. I am naked.
These dumb goons.
Transmitted. I have returned. You must construct additional pylons. My life for hire. My life for hire. 수정탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 정전 나가야죠. Upgrade complete. My life for hire. My life for hire. My life.
동력장 안에 배치하세요.
My life for hire. My life for hire. You have not enough. What now? My life. My life.
수정탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
수정탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
정전은 막아야죠.
We must join our brother in battle. We must join our brother in
Riva! Our Reavers are pretty good with how easy it is to use the SC2 dropships. He was solid. He clearly has an idea of what he's going for. He preempted the Reaver drop. But The goon squad did enough early. I gave him. Yeah, there's one. That thing's loading. Beat up X Big J for one. No. Gamer matchmaking queue. This is why things can't just go smooth. Ramp up and ramp down in speed for the dropships? No, there is that. It's I got the shuttle speed. And if you do it right, you don't have to stop moving to pick up the Reaver. You just got a micro, bro. That's why shuttle speed is so important, is because it helps out a lot with the acceleration as well. The in order to fling the Reaver around. I think it's less for the max speed, though. The max speed, I think, allows you to outrun wraiths, or it's close, as opposed to just getting chased down. There's a difference in shuttle pickup speed. It's, you gotta be right. It's not a warp prism. There's no range on it. You gotta be underneath it.
행운을 빕니다.
Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir. Orders for yes, sir.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. Kyrie, reporting for duty. Orders, Captain. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Additional.
Get a little spicy.
Right away, sir. Orders, Captain. Roger that. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Roger that. SCV
Probably regret it.
I can't build it. Something's in the way. Yes, sir. Orders received. Right away, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting
Did
for
he
duty.
scout first?
Roger that. I read you.
Why am I never lucky?
Orders, Captain. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty.
That's not how probes work in the brood, what?
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. I read you. Orders received. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain. Affirmative. I read you. Orders received. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain. Right away, sir.
Oh my
Reporting for
god.
duty. Good to go, sir. I read you. Yes. Report. I read you. Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Freeing up supply.
That. Orders. I read you. Affirm. Orders, Captain. Right away, sir. Reporting for duty.
He shouldn't have enough money to build double goon.
Orders received.
Yeah, he's only mined enough for goon range,
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece
so he
of me,
can't
boy?
have two dragoons. And
Give me something to shoot.
goon range running at the same time,
SCV good to go,
at
sir.
least for now.
Orders, Captain. I read you. Roger that. SCV good to go, sir.
Rocket.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir.
Tempted to just try Stim Marines. Try to chase him down.
I read SCV good to go, sir.
I should have gone to Rex for that.
Piece of me, boy.
Orders. Report SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. I read SCV good to go, sir. Report. SCV good to go.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
SCV good to go, sir.
Commander. Jacked up. Give me some of this shoot. Let's move.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Right away,
You
sir.
want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go. Commander.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Add-on complete.
Go, go.
Yes, sir. I can't build there.
Standing by.
SCV good to go, sir.
Give me some of this shoot.
SCV good to go, sir.
Outstanding.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain.
Additional supply depots required.
SCV good to go, sir.
Standing by.
Kyrie. Orders, Captain. SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Ready to roll.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Jacked up.
Orders, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. I read you. Orders, Captain. SCV good to go, sir. Report. Yes, sir. I read you. Orders, Captain. Roll out. Right away, sir. SCV. I read you. Roger that. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. I can't build there.
Add-on complete.
Good to know.
Piece of me, boy. All right, bring it on. Commander,
Yes, sir.
give me some of this shoot. Commander,
Reporting for duty.
jacked up and good
Research
to go.
complete.
Affirmative.
Destination.
Give me some of this shoot.
Destination. Identified.
Standing by.
I read you.
Orders, Captain. I read orders. Report. Yes, sir.
What do you want?
Give me some of this shoot. Right the waiting on orders. Standing by. Jacked
Report.
Commander.
All right, bring it on.
Jacked up and good to go. Standing.
Orders,
Ready
Captain.
to roll out.
Jacked up and good to go.
Yeah, I'm going. Oh, is that it?
SCV good to go, sir.
I dig. All right, bring it on.
I read you. Yes, sir. I read you. Yes, sir. I read you. Good to go, sir.
Commander, standing by. Give me some.
Report to duty there. SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain. Roger. Yes, sir.
Orders. Yeah,
SCV good to go, sir.
no problem.
Add-on complete.
Ready.
Report for SCV good to go, sir.
I read you, sir. I dig.
SCV good to go, sir.
Commander, give me some of this shoot.
Roll out.
Excellent.
I can't build there.
Commander. Let's move.
SCV good to go, sir.
Go, go, go. Rocket. What are you on? No problem.
Orders, Captain?
Bring the wing on.
Add-on complete.
Orders for...
We gotta move. Something on you.
Yes, sir. I read you. Orders, reporting for orders.
Insufficient.
All right, bring it on. Oh, is that
I read it, sir.
I read you, sir. Yeah, I'm going. Ready to roll out. I did.
I read. Yes, sir.
All right, bring it on.
Reporting for duty. I read you. Yes, sir.
Ready to roll out.
I read you. Reporting for duty, sir.
We gotta move. Bring it on. Identify orders, sir. Rosie, report again. Yeah? Transmit coordinates. All right, bring it on. Move. Ready to roll out. Oh, is that it? Bring it on.
Orders, Captain?
Something on your mind? What do you want?
Good to go, sir.
Yes, I reach it.
I can't build that.
You keep pushing it, right? Bring it on.
Reporting for duty.
Ready to roll out.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
You keep pushing me, boy. Ready to roll out. Destination.
Orders, Captain? Yes, sir.
Give me something to shoot. Let's move. All right, bring it on.
I read you.
Waiting on yours. Ready to roll out.
Yes, sir.
All right, bring it on.
Upgrade complete.
No,
SCV.
you keep pushing me, boy.
I read you.
Checked up, Commander. All right, bring it on.
Reporting for duty. Roger that.
All right, bring it on. All right, bring it on. Standing by. You keep pushing it, boy. All right, bring it on.
SCV good to go, sir.
I dig.
I can't build there. Orders received. Orders, Captain? Affirmative.
All right, bring it on. Ready to roll out. All right, bring it on.
SCV good to go, sir. I can't build there.
Oh, is that it?
SCV good to go, sir.
You keep pushing me, boy. No problem.
SCV good to go.
Yeah, I'm going.
SCV good to go, sir.
Something on your mind? Ready to roll out.
I can't build there.
What are you? Yeah? Checked up. You good to go?
Insufficient Vespene
Let's move.
gas.
All right, bring it on. All right, bring it on.
SCV good to go, sir.
I reach it, sir.
I can't build there.
Identify target. You keep pushing me, boy. All right, bring it on. Ready to roll out. Proceed.
SCV good to go, sir.
Oh, they're actually very good against the tanks.
Something on your mind? Destination. All right.
SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go.
All
I can't build there. SCV good.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
Ready to... All right, bring it on.
SCV good to go, sir.
All right, bring it on. Destination identified
Upgrade
target.
complete.
I dig.
I can't build there.
I read you, sir. All right, bring it on. Oh. All right, bring it on.
Jesus fuck.
Pushing it, boy.
SCV.
Not
You keep pushing it, boy. Roll out. Move it. Standing. Reporting in.
SCV good to go, sir.
not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. Roger that.
Your forces
All
are under
right,
attack.
bring it on. Yeah, I'm going. What are you? Something on your mind? Ready to
Your
roll
forces
out.
are under attack.
Ready to roll out. Now, orders, sir. No problem.
Order scout, I can't build there.
You keep pushing me, boy. Oh, yeah. Ready to roll out. I read you, sir. Ready to roll out.
Yes, report for I read you. I can't build there.
Destination identified. Yes, sir. Ready to roll out.
Yes, sir. I can't build.
Not enough minerals.
I did. Yeah, I'm going.
SCV good to go, sir.
Something on your mind?
Explorer reporting.
Not enough minerals.
Ready? You keep pushing me, boy. Go on.
Not enough minerals.
Delighted. Orders.
SCV good to go, sir.
All right, bring it on.
I can't build there.
You keep pushing me, boy.
SCV good to go, sir.
Ready to roll out. I read you, sir. No problem. Roll out. Oh. What are you? Ready to roll out.
SCV Explorer reporting. I read
Ready
you.
to roll out. You keep pushing me, boy.
Order scout.
Pushing me, boy.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
Ready to roll it.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to roll it.
SCV good to go, sir.
Unacceptable method.
All right. Bring it on. Yes, sir. All right. Bring it on.
SCV good to go.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
Ready to roll out.
SCV good to go, sir.
Orders, sir.
SCV good to go, sir.
Ready to roll out. Destination identified target.
Report.
Destination. All right. Bring it on.
SCV good to go, sir.
Something on your mind? Yes, sir.
SCV good to go, sir.
Orders, sir.
Upgrade complete.
Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Receiving
Add-on
orders.
complete.
What do you want? All right.
Can't build it. Something's in the way. Commencing.
Identified
Your forces
target.
are under
Ready
attack.
to roll out.
Transmit orders.
Yes, sir. Orders, sir.
Add-on complete.
I can't.
You keep pushing it, boy.
SCV good to go, sir. Affirmative.
Ready to roll out.
Order scout.
Transmit orders online.
We have you on visual.
Quiet online.
Standing by.
Reaver scary. Gotta get the, I think skipping the, second factory to get the starport is going to be better. Because if they don't get a Reaver drop, they're gonna have a bad time. Remember to smash that like button on YouTube. We have 100 viewers. Only 24 likes. Which means 3/4 of you dislike this content. Why are you hate watching? Then again, I've heard that haters are indeed going to fulfill their role. And everybody on Twitch, you can subscribe. We haven't gotten 500 subscribers today. Though many of the people watching are already subscribed, so that's not really fair. Let's say 100 subscribers today. So, I'm just saying. Anybody? All right. Was this a tourney or some
New
other letter?
subscriber
Yes, the
detected.
tournament is you versus me. Where did they all go? Optimistically playing each other. More realistically, nobody really wanted to play in the first place. Thank you, Insomnia Crazy.
Your dedication
I will
be
do
rewarded.
outlandish strategies. Well, the problem is the minimum, it seems, of people who are willing to challenge me are those that will beat me if I don't actually put some effort in. So, how do you read both chats at once? Usually with my eyes. Thank you, XAGX.
Your
Naza
dedication
2 as
will
well.
be rewarded.
Or I just don't enjoy it. How many hours of sleep do you get? Nearly enough.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
No worries. Enderino. I had to see this mod gaining traction. Yeah, there's at least one streamer usually playing it, which means there's more than 0 games on NA. Am I referring to myself in the third person? Is that something Winter would do? Winter doesn't think so. Seem like you're having tons of fun. Well, I'm playing it more than ladder. There's less. I like Broodor is a more when you put Broodor in the StarCraft 2 engine, because SC1 is mostly fighting the game. SC1 in general, though, is a lot more strategical because there's significantly less stuff that just surprise you lost. Whether it's like warp prisms or battle cruisers or whittle mines or like Nidus, lurker, just creeping, like there's just a lot less stuff that invalidates a defensive position, which leads to more of a war of attrition where you can decide I'm attacking this location rather than I'm here now. Like, SC2 is a whole lot of I'm here now. Like, Center would define games. You go to the Korean server. Which is where about 95% of the games are hosted. Though you can maybe find some like big game hunter sort of lobbies. Otherwise. But the as is tradition for Brood War, getting bullied by Koreans is the best way to find actual games. I'm probably overdoing it.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require... Forces are under attack. We require more minerals. We require more minerals. Evolution complete. We require more minerals. We require more minerals. Evolution complete. Evolution complete. We require more minerals. Evolution complete. Our forces are under attack. Spawn more overlords. Evolution complete. Our forces are under attack. We require more of this. Evolution complete. We require more of this gas. Our forces are under attack. Evolution complete. Evolution complete. We require more. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. We require. Our forces are under attack. We require. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. require more than evolution complete. Evolution complete.
Those are ultras. Yeah. You know, maybe if you fixed your posture, you could do splash damage. I will say, I keep thinking this is a destructible rocks to get up into the main somehow. Cracklings. Only +1 attack, but Jesus. That's a lot of damage. The Zerglings are, yeah, if you let them go, are ridiculous. And the fact you can, well, control more than 12 at a time does seem to be pretty good. That's my impression.
We gon' make you move from side to side. We gon' make you lose all inside your mind. Oh, we gon' get you through this just for one more high. So baby, let's all get tonight.
And just keep control of the situation. I've seen some CC first build that kind of like, you think it'll work out?
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Indeed.
Orders, Captain.
I don't know if the map name is actually retro or if it's just named retro because it's for this mod.
Not enough minerals.
I don't know if there was a Brood War map by that name.
I read you. SCV good to go, sir. Affirmative. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty. I read you.
Additional supply depots required.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Roger. I read you. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain. Affirmative.
Not enough minerals.
Orders for report. Yes, sir. I read you. Roger. Yes, sir. Orders received.
minerals.
I read you. SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain? SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy? Standing.
Reporting for... Yes, sir? I read you. SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain? Yes, sir?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
Ouch. Give me some.
Reporting for duty. I read you. Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders? Yes, sir? I read you.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy? Commander, jacked up and good to go.
SCV good to go, sir.
Additional supply.
Commander, you want a piece of me, boy?
Orders, Captain?
Not enough minerals.
Let's move. You want a piece of
SCV
me?
good to go, sir.
Rock and roll, standing by. Go, go, go. Rock and jacked up and give me something.
Captain ready.
We gotta move. Outstanding. Go, go, go.
SCV good to go, sir.
Let's move. Go, go, go. Commander,
Research.
you want a piece of me, boy? You know I.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir?
Give me some of this shit. Standing by.
I read you. Reporting for duty. Good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders, Captain?
Give me something.
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for... Yes, sir? SCV good to go, sir. I read you. SCV good to go, sir. Right
You
away,
want a
sir.
piece of me, boy? You know I.
Workers OP.
Good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders for...
Objective, you want a piece of me, boy?
SCV
Commander, give me something to shoot.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by.
Orders, Captain? Affirmative.
Give me some.
I read you. Roger.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I think he's immediately switched into lurkers.
Additional supply.
Rock and roll. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me?
Additional supply depots required.
Let's move. Standing, standing by.
Add-on complete.
Go give me some jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy?
Research.
You want a piece of me, boy? Outstanding. Give me some jacked up and good to go. A piece of me.
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy? Let's give me some. Commander, you want a
I can't deal with it.
jacked up and good to go. Standing by. You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty.
Commander, to move. You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. A piece of me, boy?
Definitely overestimating the Marines.
Jacked up and piece of me, boy?
SCV good to go, sir.
Captain ready.
Go, 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 Commander. Jacked up, piece of me,
subscription confirmed. Automatically relay.
Report for
Thanks.
duty.
You want a piece of me, boy? Give me some of it.
SCV good to go.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Give me some of this shit. Jacked up piece of me, boy. Standing by, Commander. Give me some. Jacked up and Commander, a piece of me.
Add-on complete.
You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to piece of me, boy. Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Reporting for duty. I read you.
Give me some of this shit.
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me?
SCV good to go.
All right, bring it on.
SCV good to go.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV good to go.
Research complete.
Oh, you want a piece of me?
SCV good to go, sir.
Advised. You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. Orders received. Roger.
Advised. You want a piece of me, boy? No. Standing by. You want a piece of me, boy?
You keep pushing it, boy.
You want a piece of me, boy? Give me some of it.
SCV. Explorer reporting.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Ready to roll out.
You want a piece of me, boy? Rock and roll. You want a piece of me, boy?
Transmit.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Greetings, Commander.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Unacceptable landing zone.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Explorer reporting.
We gotta move. Jacked up and you want a piece of me, boy?
Research complete.
Received.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Transmit.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I read you.
Insufficient. Research complete.
Orders, Captain? I can't build it. Something's in the way.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me? Go, go, go.
Transmit.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Add-on complete.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Ready to roll out. I read you.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Let's move. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV good to go, sir.
Commander, jacked up and good to go.
Orders, Captain?
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
건설 로봇이 공격받고 있습니다.
We gotta move. You want a piece of me?
Ready to roll out. Identified orders, sir.
Standing by. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Unacceptable landing.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV good to
You want a piece of me, boy?
All right, bring it on.
Go, go, go.
Ready to roll out.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Insufficient phosphine gas.
What do you want? Yes, sir.
Jacked up and good to go.
SCV good to go, sir.
Rocket.
Explode. All right, bring it on. I can't build there.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Right away, sir. sir. Orders, Captain.
We gotta move. We have you on visual.
Add-on complete.
Commander, want a piece of me, boy? What do you want?
Additional supply depots required.
You keep pushing it, boy. Roll it. Piece of me, boy. Rocket. Something on your mind? Receiving.
Not enough energy. Additional supply depots required.
What do you want?
Additional supply depots required.
Give me something. Transmit orders, Commander. Jacked up. We have you on visual.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Reporting for duty.
Transmit orders.
Yes, sir.
Greetings. Receiving.
I read you. Affirmative.
Greetings, Command. Identified. Receiving. I read you. Orders, sir. Yeah. Transmit orders. Yes, sir. Standing by. Jacked up.
Reporting for duty.
Your forces are under attack.
Give me some of this shit. Lord, we gotta move. Reporting for duty. We have you on visual. Go, go, go. Commander, receiving headquarters. All right, bring it on. You want a piece of me, boy? Give me some piece of me,
Forces are
boy.
under attack.
Transmit. Greetings, Commander. Commencing. Standing by. Jacked up.
Not enough minerals.
Didn't do anything early. Just need to rush science vessels. Let's try Protoss. Don't give him the satisfaction. Though, I think the vessel rush, you can definitely get there. It's just the gas starts getting few and far between kind of early.
You've not enough minerals.
Did you watch Dark Games today? He's the most creative player ever. Wow, Dark creative? I haven't watched any games. Recommend. You know, that's a crazy recommendation though. Now, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check out this, what's his name? Dark? Alright, we'll give him a look.
You must construct a
Kind of a weird name though. What's that? Is he related to Light from Brewdor?
You've not
동력장 안에 배치하세요.
시스템이 공격받고 있습니다. 정전은 막아야죠. You have not enough minerals. My life for hire. For a moon. Thus I serve. Go. Here.
공격장 안에 배치하세요. 공격장이 뭔지 알죠? 그 안에 배치하세요.
What thou calls. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough. You have not enough. Let us attack. You require more investment. You have not enough minerals. Excellent. At last. life for hire. You have not enough. Life for hire. You've not enough. Put my life for hire.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering, should have just prolled all the probes at the very start. That's the worker count. Just don't die! The greed. I think the cannon rush could have gone better as well. The cannon rush was a target of opportunity. But needed 2 cannons. Also, really underestimating 2 games in a row. Drones. Alright. Drone DPS is surprisingly strong.
You have not enough minerals. Your
Thank you.
dedication will be rewarded.
Kidney boy.
You have not enough minerals. You must construct additional pylons.
Are you enjoying the matches in Dallas? I'm in a weird spot. Just my position in general. Where? No. Because I'm not watching them. Because
Not enough minerals.
I don't want to, like, I don't want to know what's happening in the games when I'm casting. I think that adds to it. I find it very hard to pretend like I don't know what's coming if I've already watched the games most of the time. Like, sometimes games are so good that doesn't really matter, but
Your dedication will be rewarded.
nope, that's not gonna cover. Did he pretend to get speed for a split second and then cancel it and get him there? Alright.
Not enough minerals. My life for hire. not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. My life for hire. My life for hire. You have not enough minerals. It's all what a brother in I long for combat. Fire guide me. My life, research complete. House, my life. My life. My life for hire. Lost. Lost what a brother in the You require more Vespine gas. Fire guide me. You must construct additional pylons. 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 You must construct additional pylons.
I need additional pylons now.
수정탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
You require more Vespine gas.
정전이 정말 싫다.
And now for the lurkers. I have no detection for.
Destroy our brethren in battle! My life!
동력장 안에 배치하세요.
Ready for battle. Let us attack. You've not enough minerals. I thought ships in my way.
That looks bad.
I stand ready. You require more. Transmit. May I be of my life for ire. I stand ready. Ready for battle. May I be I stand ready. You require more. Oh, at last. Let us attack. Ready for battle. May I be of ready? We want to join our brethren in battle. Let us attack. I stand ready. You require more Vespine gas. Research complete. You require more. We must join our brethren in battle. My life for ire. Put down calls. My life for ire.
Disruption web would be nice.
You require more Vespine gas. We must join our You require more Vespine gas. You require more Vespine gas. We must join our brethren in battle.
I don't have K Darren done. I never started it. Feels like it's very hard to limit the Zerg economy. Before they get tech. Feels like Protoss just bad. I think Protoss suffers pretty dramatically in this from, like, not being able to control the early mid-game. Like, in SC2, you have Oracles and Adepts, which kind of circumvent defenses, which is not my favorite design, but that's what keeps the Zerg in check, is the threat of literally anywhere there could be drone damage. No, I still think it's Corsair, like DT and Templar, but there's not a lot of margin there. I don't. And Reavers against Mutas? What? No, it's just survive until storms. I'm like, okay, wait a second. I'm like, there's something dumb about that statement. But besides the fact it's dumb. And what is it? And it's that Mutas exist. Yes, that's it. Alright. Oh, SC2 Terran. I don't know. No, SC2 Terran is banned. SC2 Terran banned. For being too annoying. No. I'm not doing it. Are Brood War Mutas better? Not really. Like, if I'm gonna play custom games, I'm going to cut out SC2 Terran because they are the source of well over 50% of my frustration with the game, including when I play Terran. There you go. Brood War Terran, better. Zerg SC2? Sure. A very specific source of angst? Yeah. The source is Ghosts, Medivacs, Marines with Stim, Whittle Mines, Battle Cruisers, Liberators, Cyclones. What about sums it up, though? Mules, Orbital Commands, Map Hack Scans, like... But otherwise...
You have not enough minerals.
The fuck? No.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Did I fuck up the wall on that side? No. Working as intended. What I wanted is to see if he's smart enough to put the Zerglings on the other side. Really?
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. My life for I.
In you go.
Vespine gas. You require more Vespine gas. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals in the power field. You have not You have not enough minerals.
What the No. No, no, no. Oh my. What a disaster piece.
You have not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. My life for hire. I stand ready. It is a good day to die. May I be of assistance? Let us attack. I stand ready. My life for hire. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. Let us attack. My life for hire. My life for hire.
New subscriber detected.
I miss you guys from home.
You have not enough minerals. My life for hire. You have not enough minerals. May I be of service? I stand ready. Adun Toridas. You require more Vespine gas. Adun Toridas. You must construct additional pylons. Ready. You require more Vespine gas. My life My life for hire. Yes. Terra Studio. May I be of service? My life for hire. I stand my life for hire. My life for hire. Let us attack. You require more Vespine gas. My life for hire.
You must construct additional commands.
Excellent.
You must construct additional
Join us.
You require more Vespine gas.
Excellent.
You require more Vespine gas. My life for ire.
I stand ready.
You require more Vespine gas.
Oh shit, yeah. They can't attack anyway. Do you use the Corsair's ability? You have to get a fleet beacon to upgrade Disruption Web. And by that point, Disruption Web disables attacks. Storm disables units living. What is your APM? 384. Give or take. Like, the summary here is good players are better. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of good content for the next week from DreamHack. Good to see. Yeah, no spoiler. Like, you're like, Winter Darks games were crazy. I'm like, thanks for the recommendation, bro. This Dark guy's pretty crazy. I just need Dark to thumbs down Maru when he beats him. Alright? Give him the thumbs down. I don't think he's gonna beat Maru, but, you know. All right, puppy. Ooh. I would accept a let's see, Brood War Protoss or the SC2 Protoss. Brood War Zerg. Yeah. I would accept a ZVZ finals if it means Dark beating Maru. Like, I think Cyril, well, my prediction for the whole tournament, the only thing I was willing to commit to was Cyril may lose a game in the finals to Maru. And so far, my prediction is on track. But if anyone's gonna upset that, either Oliveira has another one. Like, beating Cyril would be a bigger upset than winning IM Katowice over Maru that year, I would say. And yes, this is Cyril with like a month and a half of slightly less practice. Which, he was already, like, I feel like Cyril's the kind of guy who can actually play out games in his head. Like fucking chess masters or whatever. If there's anyone, like Cyril's in his head losing drones to oracles. I gotta... Not many, but at least a couple. I think there's, like, I'm not that kind of player. I never learned by being smart. I just put a bunch of time in. Which is not particularly efficient in any way. But I think Cyril could probably get by with just like an average of 3 or 4 hours a day. And still at least maintain his level. And I bet that's probably where he's at right now. I think most players are more like 6 to 8 hours. I think like the 3 to 4 hours a day means somebody will eventually catch up. Like Clem or Maru. But Clem's still... the inconsistency. But that's the difference. Is Dark looks like he just made a huge play. And Cyril makes it look like his opponent shouldn't have showed up. Like... that is there's a distinct difference.
Require more Vespene gas.
This is kind of mean. We're not gonna kill him with 6 Zerglings. No, I'm taking the center base. Let's see if I regret this. Like the center base? Yes, the center base. And you can scout it if you'd like. There should be a gas geyser in the center. So once you mine out one of the mineral patches, you can get some gas out of it. No, Cyril, he's part of the, like, there's a special branch for internationally recognized athletes in the Finnish military. It's good advertising. I believe they were allowing, like, esports players to be qualified, but Cyril's the first one to actually take advantage of it. Like there are some pro Counter-Strike players from Finland as well.
We require more minerals.
Why does it feel like SC1 maps were more varied? Probably because they were, and they just kind of accepted imbalance. And also, more importantly, Liberators didn't exist. Like, Liberators are not a soft counter. Liberators will literally invalidate entire mineral lines unless they're placed in a certain way. It is probably the biggest example, but force fields, to a lesser extent, are another reason. Though, not as much as it was back in the day before we could break force field more easily. But literally, Liberators existing as a unit has determined how bases are laid out in SC2, pretty much since they were added to the game. So, any sort of creative map, and already the maps were pretty homogenized before Legacy of the Void, but we've just doubled down on it pretty much. But also part of it is that, like, in Brood War, they just accept a map as, like Zerg's gonna have a 80% win rate on this map. Like, that's just how it is. Like, and then you gotta do, like, you know, if you're not Zerg, you're gonna do some crazy strategy to try to get a win. And that's just kind of an accepted part of the game. The other, like, the problem is with the SC2 engine. Like, in SC1, since units could not exploit things like a gap in the wall nearly as easily, because you just couldn't get that many units to go in the same place at the same time very quickly. But in SC2, every single one of your 200 Zerglings will indeed follow orders and go right through that gap in the wall. He was inspired. Yeah, I think some people have, like, really rose-colored glasses on how Brood War worked. I don't, because I never played or watched Brood War until SC2. Like, I think Brood War in the SC2 engine is actually the ideal option, which, well, I mean, I've played SC2 for a decade and a half, so pretty biased there, but like, you still have the much more attrition-based, like, less tactical, more strategic, because there aren't nearly as many units that circumvent a defensive position. So you have to decide, how many forces am I committing to break this position? And micro plays a part, obviously a huge part. Unit composition plays a part, but it's less like, do I have the right units in the right place, and more, have I committed enough units to make the difference? And that's, of course, like, you still very much need the right, like, you need science vessels, and you need Templar, and there's just not that many units, though. Like, there's, like, a dozen, maybe? Per race? Something like that. Close. In SC2, there's like 16 to 18, depending on how you define it, I think, per race. Which doesn't seem like that much more, but it definitely had to, like, in SC1, a long game, you'll probably see every unit a race has, or pretty close to it. Usually maybe leaving out, like, one late game unit. Were there ever any island maps in SC2? Yeah, and Terran won like 75% of them. Because only one race can float to an island. That was early Wings of Liberty, where we were still being inspired by what I realize now was Brood War. Did I get OV speed? I did. How about the antenna? Yeah. What are those? It's got a bunch of DTs. I'm just gonna mostly ignore them in favor of killing everything. And in come the Overlord. Just kill all the Phoenix. Imagining to invest gas for detection. Yeah, I think that's actually just ridiculous in a good way. Like, it feels so much better to have overlords be detection instead of having to babysit overseers. I like the overlords being involved. Yeah, in SC1, Terrans have to pay gas to get comm sets. But in SC2, Zerg... Honestly, though, SC1 and SC2 Zerg are probably the most different of any of them. Even though Protoss has, like, Warp Gate, SC1 and SC2 Terran, you literally see players building the exact same unit. Terran hasn't changed for 26 years. Like, yes, the names are different. The actual abilities are different, but essentially the exact same strategies are playing out as they do in SC2. But Zerg, on the other hand, is wildly different. Because you can't just go 2-base Muta or Lurker. Like, that doesn't work. Lurkers, Hydras are an entirely different unit. Queens are an entirely different unit. Lurkers are a mostly different unit. Ultras are a completely different role. Like, where are the Valkyries? Why do you need Valkyries? What are the Valkyries for? You can build them. And you mean, like, where are the Valkyries? Have you heard of the Liberator, by the way? Like, the Liberator is the Valkyrie. They're like, and originally they were a better version because they didn't have like a damage split. They just countered everything in the air and then they sieged up and countered everything on the ground. Liberator doesn't have a German accent. Doesn't the Raven? That's just a German robot, all right? The Raven is the science vessel. Right. Valkyries did AoE air-to-air and damaged all air units in the splash, which is what Liberators do. Right? Yeah. Except they do that and have the siege. It's what Liberators did. They still do. But not as effectively. Yeah, I think the developers were Terran biased, being Terrans themselves. That's my opinion. It's not the same. Yeah, Liberators are just better in like every way. I'm thinking about watching Cyril versus Shin. Though, like, that's sort of I'm like, it's a mirror matchup. I won't be watching it. Like, but then again, every Cyril game I'm gonna be casting, so... Even ZVZ, because, one, we won't see him again for a couple months, and two, even in ZVZ, he looks like a genius. Nowadays, ever since he, like, the age of Raynor and other Zergs like Shin challenging him is over.
Resubscription confirmed.
No longer are there challengers to the King of Zerg.
Thanks for all the content over the years, bro.
Thank you. Alright. I'm looking this up. We're doing science. Get my science vessel out. So the Liberator. With the Lexington rockets and the Concorde cannon, by the way. Let's see. Does it show the splash radius? I don't know. Hell yeah, brother. $1.5. All right. There it is. Now, of course, for mutas, this is irrelevant. Because they're going to be stacked up. But the Valkyrie, 1.5. But I thought the Valkyrie did more. 1.5-ish. I guess maybe if we're counting it the same way, what I think was the difference is that the attack looks crazy, and also we had less pixels in Brood War, so it looked like a larger splash. The rockets go everywhere, so the splash is bigger. That's a terrible idea. All right, I'll allow the Valkyrie to be. What is this? This is the kind of shit they did in Brood War. Oh my god. There's this. Like. Yeah, I know. You can tell you got your shotgun spread out of the Valkyrie. And. Alright, load up the bird shot, Lester. We got mutas to take down. They're more of a bat, which is technically a mammal, Sarge. Load up the bird shot, Lester.
Yeah.
It had a lower bullet limit. Wasn't there something like if you had too much stuff on the screen, it just wouldn't register? Which happened a lot because it was usually a more late game unit. Something like that. Cyril versus Shin. I'm not gonna spoil myself on any other Cyril games, but oh my god, they streamed 11 hours today. What the fuck?
Yeah, from the very beginning till the end here. Trust me,
Do they at least have pig casting? ZVZ?
Never had a Zerg player that just kept beating him. He's never really had any player who got the better of him for a very extended period of time.
Yeah, the impressive thing with
Are you
Sarah is
saying
even
that
when you
Sarah's
think
the
somebody
greatest
has his
of all
number,
time,
Sarah
Pig?
will set the record straight, right? It's like, okay,
Every
you beat me
single
once,
time.
maybe twice, perhaps even 3 times. But after that, it's my turn again. And then he can easily win the next 5 series in a row. Those are just things that Sarah
What is
does.
with the
Dominant
quality?
always. He strikes back, and his planning is one of his best features in recent years. Cyril
It
hasn't looked
looks
like
really
ice out and
over,
defend and
like,
do unstoppable
exposed.
late game like he
Is it
was
just
back in his
me?
early days when he was coming into the 4 in 2018. Cyril now mixes in timing attacks, he cheeses, and he'll show the full gamut of strategies. He'll Nidus Worm, he'll throw out whatever he thinks will win the game, but against a guy who he's so favored in his mind like Shin, we may see him adopt that more defensive stance.
It looks
here
a bit
in
off.
Zerg versus
Was it
One
was
thing
it like
you
this
could
on the
easily
live
say
stream?
that I'm a tiny bit worried about before we really start paying attention to all the tiny details that I'm sure the ZVZ will offer, and plenty of things that we can keep an eye on, is that it
All right,
may have
it's
been
not-
tough for
ESL
Sarah to play
production
a
is
lot
not
of
my
high-level
job.
ZVZs over the last few months. We know he's obviously been busy with the mandatory military service.
Okay.
But even in the few times that he's been able to play, Zerg players
They're not
in
paying me
Europe,
for
we
this.
don't have crazy many of them. Of course, Elaser and Lambo are around, and there's a couple of feisty up-and-comers. But with Reyna spending a lot of time in Korea, it's unlikely that Sarah's been able to play a whole lot of games with him, even with or without ping, right? It's just maybe the time zones.
They're
don't line
hyping it up.
So it could be
I
a little
like
bit
what
tricky
Roddy's
for Sarah
doing.
to
Roddy's
fully figure
creating
out
intrigue.
how
He's a
he wants to
professional.
approach
When he
his
knows
ZVZ
Cyril's
this
like
battle royale.
99% chance of dunking
actually,
on him.
You know, I was around.
Like,
Someone
you
was
know,
asking
maybe
Reyna,
there's a
"Did you
chance,
play playing
though."
games with Cyril while
We'll
you
see
were
how that
preparing
goes.
for this tournament, and he just kind of had a bit of a laugh and was like, "What, with 200 ping on NA and ZBZ? No thanks." You know, like we have not been practicing at all.
First 6 roaches get fired up on the side of Shin as Sarah has gone roach warren first.
Smooth
Is going to drop
transition
Evolution
right
Chamber.
into
I
the,
really
you know,
wonder if Shin is
all
going to
right.
drop
The
a
real
lot of
strategy is
Evolution
following the
Chambers for entire
commentary.
series. 6 roaches becomes 12 roaches real quick, and of course we haven't tacked up yet. There is no lair here yet.
Fake drone
Oh,
transfer.
yeah, but all the roaches got spotted there. These roaches were helping the queen rather from behind. I think at this point Sarah immediately knows.
Did you
what's
just say
up.
humping?
Sarah's also not played too greedy, right? No lair, no crazy amount of
Moving
drones.
on.
He's
And
got
the-
a 5 drone advantage. I would say that's the sweet spot in ZVZ. 2 should be totally fine in defending whatever comes your way.
This is a massive
Helping.
advantage 'cause you're
They
doing
were
the exact
helping
same
the
build as
queen.
Cyril,
Yes,
masting
that's what they
roaches
were-
on hatchery tech, but you're upper hand for the workers, and you have been for a good minute now. Now, obviously, he's building a spine crawler. Whilst there is a massive drones coming out for Shin, Shin is saying, "Okay, you figured out what I'm
So,
doing. I shouldn't
yeah,
keep
the
rounding
strategy
in
is
vain.
let him
Let's
attack.
transition into the lair and the drones."
Don't
But
leave the
despite
game
that,
too
right
early.
now, he's got to keep acting scary,
And-
and he's actually going to commit in. Cyril has a lot of roaches. Shin's got to be careful. This fight will go very bad for him if he commits any further. He's got to get out of here.
Yep, he knows it as well, of course. This was a bit of a fake, and because of all the drones and the lair that got fired up behind this, now it's important that Cyril was able to pick up on this. Cyril still has those overlords at the bottom side of the map, so he'll see, all right, there are no units streaming to the other side of the map, no links being reinforced. Obviously, at this point, you are transitioning. I'm going to go ahead and transition as well. Now we're going to keep a very close eye on what's
oh
going
my
to
god,
do as
the
soon as
2
the
links
lair
for
is
the
up.
drone count.
Does
And
get a lot of
oh
drones on
my,
the field,
how?
but,
How
getting
does he
that
get
link to the
in?
natural.
That's
Not
some
sure if he
bullshit.
saw the lack of workers on that or
He
not. That
sees-
Zergling only got a glimpse of the
No,
middle
he got a
line.
glimpse
And
of the
of course, we know
+1
it's 53
timing
past Roach
as well.
Shin.
Like he
Roach
knew
being
when the
fast,
Evo
and
chamber
he is looking
finished,
incredibly
and he
committed.
knew
As I
when
say,
+1
two more drones
started,
start
and he
up.
knows
The
it's
problem
not
now
done
for Shin
yet.
is that he's stuck in this middle
So-
where, am I going for a big roach attack or am I building economy? Whereas Cyril is 100% committed to a big 3-based 65 workers taking a full
I think
hatchery.
Cyril just
He's
goes
way ahead
roaches,
on the economy.
and,
His upgrade timing's a little behind. That's the one thing that Cyril's
Spire,
lagging on.
maybe?
But I feel like when you
Like,
look at the army supply gap, right? If Shin moves
I think
across
you
the map, is 10 army
immediately
supply
go
gonna
for
get
like
done?
an
No, because
overseer,
defender's advantage for
and
Cyril
then
is
check if you
massive.
can go
Roaches will be
Spire.
popping out. He'll be able to set up the
I think
concave,
it's
pull the
important
queens to the
to
front.
kind of like
Right
try to
now,
figure out
Shin
what they're
is
going to do
lagging in
next.
this
That's how you
game.
actually
He
learn.
might have to wait until
Overlord
+2
speed
finishes and maybe
and an
some sort of, like,
overseer, yeah.
maxed out attack time.
And then
Yep, and
oh,
if he maxes out on
Hydra.
less workers, he's going to have a slightly bigger army. I think a lot of people might be slightly uncomfortable with this position, but I have the feeling this is how a lot of the CVZs of Shin is going to look like. Can't even imagine what happens in those custom games that he might play against the likes of Solar and Dark. Yeah, he's been here before, Pig. This is not unfamiliar territory for him at all.
Okay, he's scouting
And Cyril
through.
knows
He
so far
cancels
so
the
good,
Hydra
but he's
Den.
gonna have to stay dialed in
Wow,
long
Cyril
term,
is
because
covering
anything can go wrong
literally
at any given
everything.
moment in
He
ZVZ.
cancels the Hydra Den,
Everything that Cyril has been doing.
and it's like
He's gonna get a
3/4 of the way
spike
done
here
because he
up
was
once
just
more.
making
Obviously, his
sure
scout was
it wasn't
perfect.
mutas
Sees no
in order
supply, no
to
Hydra Den, has
maximize his
nothing to
unit
worry
count.
about with a quick lurker or something. Nope, it's just about the roaches, and as long as Terran keeps building the same amount of units,
That's a
he
lot
should be
of,
fine. A couple of those ravages were exposed, and should actually get a pretty good start to this engagement. But defenders
+1 isn't done for Cyril, which is a big deal.
Coming out, Cyril's +1 is not quite done. And
I just said that, Pig. Come on. Keep up.
Most of this fight. Finally, +1 kicks in. But Cyril's numbers have already dropped pretty far. A lot more roaches popping as we speak. Queens go back to injecting the spine crawler.
No,
On that
he had
so much
exactly
damage,
enough.
30 damage
That was
against those
literally
roaches.
the
That
exact
spine
number of
crawler
roaches
is
he
doing
needed.
so
And the
much.
spine. Without the spine, wow. He holds by about 3 or 4 roaches more than he needed.
In the end, he's a 4-base Zerg against a 3-base Zerg that Shin.
And now he's up in workers.
But Zero had so many units in production. You mentioned it, Big. 10, 15 roaches at a certain point.
Literally perfect.
Zero even confident enough to fire up +2 missile attacks. It seems
We're
that
firing
Zero
up a
has
lot of stuff
weathered the
today.
storm,
You know,
and as
I
long
can't
as he
believe
keeps having
I am
perfect
so
defense
hypocritical when I
situations,
make fun of
scouting
Roddy and Pig.
non-stop
This is an
once more. This is
11-hour
where we
day.
know and love you.
There's a reason I only
Obviously,
cast 1
scouting
series a
even
day.
just wants to
Okay,
make
like,
sure he's not missing anything,
and it's
he
1
ain't
because of the
missing
YouTube
anything.
algorithm.
It's
But
nothing roaches. And as long as Terran continues to build the
11
exact same
hours
thing,
is
despite work late 4 bases
a
against
lot.
3, this should go Cyril's way.
Cyril is miles ahead. Shin is looking to
In fact, it's a little ridiculous to have a tournament day that long.
He's going for one last
The scheduling is a bit
shot.
questionable
If this
in my
one doesn't
opinion,
work
but
out, it's pretty much game over. Cyril moves in with the roaches flanking, trying to take out the Ravager. He knows he's got the numbers
oh no,
advantage,
he just
and
won.
Shin's
He did a
supply
game.
is
Yeah.
moving. That is
Wow.
a clinical game 1 for
Wow.
Cyril. No
Cyril.
from the finish.
Ecstatic with that victory.
From the very beginning till the very end. And you can really see
Just
that
jumping
Jonah
out of his
does
chair.
not like the gamble. Jonah
Wow.
doesn't want
Calm
to be
down.
like, I hope
Calm
that
down
one
over
game
there.
cut a couple corners. No.
Could you
Not a
just
single corner was cut there.
like you haven't won the
There's a
series
reason
yet,
why the
Sarah?
other Europeans call him the helmet Zerg, because
Can't
he's
believe
safe,
it.
he checks, he
Already
checks,
celebrating.
he checks, and he's okay with being a couple seconds behind in certain
Also, he's got like the
as long
military
as that
haircut
means he
now.
gets to play the same game as his opponent.
All right.
And this
His hair is marginally shorter.
So many
Intense
of these
look.
clever little roach ravagers are seeing that shift away
Shin is
from the
smiling.
early
Shin's
eco
like, ah,
chamber
fuck.
into the
Like,
safety roach one to secure the economy before you think about the upgrades.
Still a lot of people over here in Dallas. Been an awesome day. The crowd's been loving it. You know, obviously a slow start on the Friday morning. People still working or traveling to the event. But
Yeah.
from the very beginning till the end here, the crowd's been awesome, very passionate.
I'm kind of worried we're using up our good games today, though, Kev. I feel like
I know, you
how
said
many
this
nail
earlier.
biters have we had today, man? It's been like 3-2s, nail biting games, like that Beyond Dark series. Even though it was a 3-1, it felt like it was like a 4-3 or something. It's just been crazy.
Perhaps the patch at Mapu is just that good, Pig. That this time around we won't live out that curse. As Pig is obviously referring to an.
We could have a. It could be 4 O's and 3 O's. I think it's 4 O's.
The semifinals and the finals are amazing, but if our
It could be a
semifinals and
4-0 day,
finals are-
all the
or
way
the
through.
quarterfinals are really
Like,
good, then after the final day can be a little bit lackluster.
I could see
It's safe to say
Maru
that today's been a
4-0ing
good
Dark,
day, but you know what, Biggie?
and Cyril
Tomorrow's gonna be
4-0ing Oliveira, and then Cyril 4-0ing Maru. It gets possible. Also, I'm not sure if it's best of 5 or 7. I think the semis are going to be great.
No one really knows why, but heck, let's
I
give them
don't.
a massive shout of support.
My
anyway.
prediction was Maru loses one, or
Representing
Cyril
Battle
loses
is
one game to Maru in the
Cyril.
finals. I don't know against Oliveira. I don't think Oliveira. Like Oliveira, his timing. I don't know. I didn't watch the game, but his timings are so ridiculous. But Cyril's not gonna fall for it. Like there might be one map, like Post Youth or Crimson Court, and I don't think he'll let Dynasty into the pool. But we'll see. There's a couple. Delete Terran! Map makers represent. That would solve a lot of problems.
I don't think it was like, oh, I made a big mistake and was supply blocked at a crucial. I think it was just like
Deleting Terran would really free up a lot of opportunities to make better maps.
Like it felt like Cyril just was not surprised at all.
Or perhaps he was laughing at those roaches, right? That he ideally would have liked to hide a little bit longer because yes, he made roaches.
All right, I'm gonna get a little more water. Be right back. We're looking at the game. Ah, shit.
It was the original plan.
Okay, well, if I come back in 3 minutes or less, there's going to be Shin with +1 on the way at the 5-minute mark. Cyril's +1's going to be slightly slower. Cyril's going to be up 5 grand.
I mean, back in 2018, it was famous. I mean, we were basically laughing every Serral ZVZ cast because his Zerglings would just find their way in the base and run in circles, and he'd see every single thing. The famous Serral scouting Zergling is actually the reason why these days the players are so good with those wall-offs at the natural, because no one wants to let the Zergling into scout, because if your opponent gets that information, they're always going to be able to be one step ahead.
Yeah, but throughout this best of 5, Serral would obviously love to sign a piece of paper right now saying like, hey, every single game, we're going to go for similar openings and we're going to build similar units. And I think obviously the key to victory for Shin is to make sure that Serral does not get to play those games, right? That if Serral goes for safety, Shin goes for greed. If Shin goes for greed, that, you know, he gets away with it and that kind of stuff. Maybe one game can sneak in Aspire. The one thing that Shin does not want to do is build the exact same units as Serral. Serral has really been the very best in ZVZ when it comes to games like that.
Asymmetry is the key, and I absolutely agree with you there, Kev. I think the dangerous thing about Serral in recent years is he'll get up a game like this in a series, and the opponent will try to play Mega Greedy, and he'll hit them with like a 55 drone Roach Nidus. And he's just like, oh, you're trying to go mutas and 70 workers? No, silly boy, like I can hit timing attacks as well. And he's very good at mixing those in. So don't get me wrong, after game 1 for now, it is just a solid opening. He's scouting. But definitely keep your eyes on it, because Serral's very willing to move across that map and commit to an attack, especially when he's ahead in the scoreboard.
It's actually worth mentioning that obviously game 1 was Oceanborn, game 2 is Golden Aura, 2 maps that have been around for a long time, right? They didn't get added at the most recent patch. If I was Shin, I wouldn't have done that. I would have actually gone for the new modern maps. There's a good chance that he has played a few more games on those, especially when it comes to high-level ZVZ, because he's kind of playing into the experience of Serral. Now, of course, Serral's not going to be clueless on some of these new maps. We're like, oh no, I don't know how to play StarCraft anymore, but I would have avoided these 4 maps that have been around a little bit longer than the other 5.
Absolutely. I mean, you could tell he picked Oceanborn as the more rush-centric map, game 1. This is Serral's map pick. It's a bigger map. It's a great map for Mutalisks. If there is a map, you're going to squeeze them out. Lately, though, it's been very scary for players to get to Mutas. You can see those fast Roach Warrens. Both players are kind of on their toes going, are you going to commit? And to be honest, Shin's making Zerglings. He's going to go for a Ling Bane pressure, but he's going to follow it up with a giant Roach attack by the looks of it. Serral's up 7 workers. He's making a lair of his own. That's a lot of Zerglings coming out.
Yeah, but Shin is still building drones behind it as well, so I really don't think that Shin is going to be able to accomplish a whole lot here, Pig.
Yeah, very defensive with the Zerglings as well. Okay, now he moves out. He's got a single Baneling with it. It's a relatively light pressure. Serral's got 4 Roaches building, combined with his Queen, a couple Banelings, his wall off with the Evo Chamber. This looks like a rock-solid setup for Serral. This looks completely impregnable.
Looks like the Helmet Zerg is doing Helmet Zerg things over here. A single Baneling.
Helmet Zerg?
Shin, but that Baneling does not find a connection. Serral, of course, doesn't just throw away his own Baneling and a Baneling of his opponent.
What?
Few more Roaches on the way for Shin.
Serral's gonna give quicker +1. I was wrong. And he's up 13 drones.
Where Serral needs to stop. He's gonna try to get a little bit of information here, but a low HP Zergling doesn't really get to see a
He
whole
saw
lot.
it, that there was no +1 on the way.
Should make the alarm bells go off, but
And
He saw maybe the drones? I don't know if he saw that. That's an undersaturated mineral.
he saw that +1 wasn't started. That means just build unit. I'm a little surprised he's not building any spawns.
He needs a spine though. Honestly, I don't think he can defend without a spine. He's so outnumbered.
Yeah, he's done
That's what I said, Pig. Come on, get with the program.
Network, but the funny thing is that is screaming aggression.
He thinks it's Mutas. Pig's about to say it.
Right now, he has to cancel that Nidus immediately, and of course, Serral is going to do that.
Oh yeah, he saw the Roaches.
Be very useful, but perhaps
and there's the spine.
That he already has the right amount of
he
units.
thought it was
Mutas.
Mutas.
A couple of safety spines, and even
I like the Evo wall.
He needs it. There's 11 Banelings on the way, Roddy. This is a massive all-in from Shin. He has got so many Roaches, Lings, and Banes. He's going for it. Serral has a lot of Roaches coming
what?
out.
You know, that's actually kind of perfect. That actually worked perfect. Wow.
Banelings not really connecting the Roaches. The Ravagers coming in the Biles, forcing him back. Beautiful setup here for Serral.
I think Serral's totally fine here. The Queens are going to soak up a couple of these shots as well. One of the Queens is going to get picked off, but Defender's advantage is so freaking important in ZVZs like this. And Serral with a 15 worker lead with a tech advantage is not just holding.
Is he just going to tap out? Well, if he sees +1, I think Shin just taps out.
40 supply lead for the finish. Phenom, as he's making it look easy. He's about to get his hands on +1 missile attacks as well. Could he have done anything better there, Pick?
Dude, that looked like when I was playing my older brother in Age of Empires as a kid, and I'd rock up with like 2 clubmen, and he'd have a stone wall with like arrow towers behind it. I was just like, that was impervious. No damage happened there.
That was a deep cut right there, wasn't it?
Maybe can't cancelled his spines in the middle of the fight. The spine crawlers didn't even.
Are you
need
saying
to
your
kick
brother
in.
was a noob?
That was a complete shutdown.
Oh wait,
To be
no.
fair,
In this
it's a good map
case,
for defending, right? It's a long rush distance. It's a surprising ramp.
yeah, it's
As
over.
Feral,
Oh, he saw
the
plus
fact that he was
one.
going for that roach timing meant he was perfectly set up. The
What are you
55
saying?
Roach Nidus, a
He's saying,
beautiful
so he's like,
strategy,
well, I
but
guess
Feral
that was easy.
Yeah, because he dropped the Nidus network, right? Which obviously meant he's like, hey, I'm gearing up for an
Yeah, he thought it was mutas because he saw the double gas. I'm not sure. I think he was there.
preparing
Yeah.
for
your opponent. Yeah, thanks.
moment in the final best of 5 of the day. Basilisk.
Blue representing games in the testament to Cyril's skill and his perception, his preparation in the series, to how well he's dealt with it.
What do you make of Cyril's
16 hatch?
My favorite. He's
Yeah.
basically trying to be very safe against the 12 pool. Any sort of
Yeah,
early
yeah,
rush
this
struggle
is
against the
like-
15 hatchery, 15 pool. So this is an alternate economic opening. It slows your gas down, but your spawning pool and your hatchery are both up 11 seconds early.
What he
which
said.
means Earlier queens, earlier Zerglings.
Did you just put a
If Shin
specific
went for, like, a
second number
drone
out there,
pool,
Pig?
you know,
All
a
right,
12
okay.
pool, anything like
Yeah.
that, it would just get completely stopped.
Look
in
at
its
this
tracks. So
nerd.
this is just an exceptionally safe way for Cyril to open up.
Historically, Korean Zergs do like to be aggressive on these weirder, smaller maps, even though it's not even that short of a rush distance from natural to natural, but it really does feel like it is, right? It almost feels like
Yeah.
your neighbors on this map. It does still take a little while, but you know, this map could scream some very early aggression, early pulls, perhaps.
It's not
Shin
big
just,
industries, right? It's not
like,
like the
from game
27,
one, he's
28
looked
seconds,
like,
but it's
well-
like, I think 31-second rush distance, which is 3
Okay,
seconds
okay.
less than the middle distance
Simmer
now.
down,
But it
Pig.
feels even shorter than that, right?
Yeah.
It feels like they're
31-second
so
rush
awfully close to each
distance.
other.
Yes,
Especially
technically
like
correct.
The ramp out front, your third.
I'll be honest,
Because
I
often
look
you
at
don't have
these
vision up
numbers
there,
at the
so you don't
start of
really
the
see
season
their
when we get
army
new
until it's
maps, and I
halfway across the
promptly
map.
forget
Oh
all of
gosh,
them.
he's already in my base.
Like, I'll know which maps are
There's
the
first
quicker
one to
rush
fire up
distances,
Zerg
but
speed. Obviously,
the
gas
exact
was a
numbers,
little bit lower.
gone.
There's a chance that Cero stays on 2 bases for a little while.
It's the natural way to play with this build. Is a lot of the times you go 4 queens because he's gone for the gas with only 2 workers. I think he's going to play a full 2-base build. So we are going to see 4 queens, very likely to go straight for lair when the next queen pops out in the main. And Cyril has some really, like, you can play macro off this, don't get me wrong, because you're going to saturate your natural way faster than Shin. You're skipping Ling speed, but you can also just walk your queens across. Like, this is kind of it goes
The
into the
soul
Alpha Star
stroll.
push. I don't know if you remember that. It's just a ton of roaches. You drop creep out of your overlords, 3 to 4 queens walk across. It just hits a brutally fast timing. So that's
Is
something
this
that
gonna
he could
be
go
like
for.
a
Shin
Ling?
actually gonna go for an evolution
Carapace?
chamber here before the Roach Warren this time around. He still has Zerg speed
It
on the
could
lane.
just be
I'm
Lings.
expecting him to cancel it. Keep a close eye on what Shin
No,
has.
no,
Go
I think
across
he's
here.
gonna go
Goes
mass
Graves. He
Ling.
sneaks the Zergling into the main base. Since
He
Shin
wants to
is
try
involved
something.
as
Like, you
Zerg,
gotta
I feel
try
like he's
something
probably been
different,
able to
right?
put
Like,
two
it's
together
not
right now.
working.
As Zero
It
fired
is
up
not
Zergling
working.
speed there for a little bit, cancels
So-
it immediately as soon as that Zergling gets picked off, and he fires up the lair.
Very nice. He's got that quick Evo chamber as
Shin
well.
has the gas
Imagine
for
we're gonna see that
Carapace.
fast +1 range. He's got a bit of a wall off, and you can see it's a bit hard to wall off on this map with that.
It's
Evo and
like,
Roach Warren,
you
but
gotta
it's
try
double
something
extra
different.
clean.
I like the
No
Lings
problem.
as a
Already
choice.
up 8 workers is Cyril.
+1
Here comes a
Carapace.
bit
I
of a
don't
Ling
think
pressure.
that
Cyril's gonna
negates
have to
the
quickly build an
+1
Evo chamber in that
advantage,
wall.
though.
He's got to react fast.
Yep, he is going to do that though. He still has a
Run
couple of
up!
seconds.
Okay.
One queen has energy, almost enough energy to drop its transfuse. Things are going to be okay.
Yeah.
Shin is going to go because he's got +1.
He wasn't able to move the
Zerglings
queen with less
won't
with
have
less
enough
energy out in
DPS to be
front,
able to
but
wait through that
it doesn't
evolution
matter.
chamber. You can't really stay like this if you're Shin. You're going to have to either make up your mind right now, drop a Roach Warren, and still send it. He is going to drop a Roach Warren, but it's late, right? It's very late to be
Yeah.
aggressive of this.
This is like a 3-base Ravager Ling, all in. And it's really good if Cyril pushes into you and you surround and you land the Biles.
Yeah.
Problem is, Cyril played a game just like this. I think it was against maybe Dark, Katowice. And if he realizes what's happening, like a lot of players do Cyril's build kind of like an all-in, but he scouts with the Overseer. And if he sees what you're doing, he'll back off and he'll build that Roach count up. And
Yeah, like he just knows everything. Even last game where he thought it was mutas, he figured out it was roaches with enough time to deal with it. Like, you don't catch him off guard.
Well, a few more overlords, and Saros is going to build a few more roaches. Obviously, these are going to be safety roaches for now. But by the time that the roach speed is
And
gonna kick
he
in,
never
+1
gets
missile
got.
attacks might be ready.
Even if you're able to hide something, it's not for long enough. Oh my god. Okay.
As Shin does snipe the drone.
Where are you
That's
going?
actually very nice. I get the
Queens?
delay on the 3rd base of Cyril. So a little victory here for Shin in game 3, but he does have to pay a pretty hefty price for it.
Cyril just faked Carapace there. He saw the Zerglings at his wall off, so he started Carapace to make it look like he was going double upgrade. upgrades immediately canceled it. And because it's
Shin's
basically
just
like, look
making
at this,
units, it
Overlord
doesn't really
highway
matter.
starts. This is that alpha star push I was talking about. Queen's walking across the map. They're going to start taking out the Overlords.
Oh
His
my
Roaches
God.
will rally out behind it. He's got +1 in Roach speed, about to kick in, and he's not started a third hatchery. Cyril,
The Soul
very
Stroll.
committed to army right now.
Kind of feels that Shin has the right tools to deal with this, right? He's got +1 carapace himself. It is going to make his roaches a tiny bit
No, but
tankier.
look
He
how
should be
sharp
able to
Cyril's
defend
timing
on
is.
top of this ramp, and that
Plus
might force
one
Cyril to
is
go the long way
superior to
around.
+1
That is
carapace.
obviously gonna give Shin
+1
extra time to
attack.
crank out even more units. Right now, the roach numbers are incredibly similar, which should always
Oh,
favor
and the
the three-base
Ravagers.
player, but Cyril's gonna make a couple
And
Ravagers.
he's gonna have
With a couple,
queens.
I mean, five Ravagers, definitely better than one. But this is going to be really, really tight. I kind of think that Shin might be able to hold, but it's hard to dodge those corrosive balls, right? If you
I
don't
think
have
he's
those
gonna eat a lot of damage.
Files and Queens getting quite a few Overlord pickups. This is actually really good
And
value.
Shin's
Shin's
supply
got three
blocked.
Overlords. He has similar roach count, and +1 range, remember, is going to give a little bit better value.
Oh,
to
that's a
Cyril. But if
disaster,
Cyril
actually.
full-on commit,
No,
he may
that's
get overwhelmed
actually-
by the numbers
this is
advantage.
too much stuff.
Users are so good, though, in those Biles, forcing Shin to back off.
That's a big victory for Cyril there, as he doesn't lose a single unit. The Queens indeed
Oh
are
my
able
God.
to spend the vast majority of their energy.
The
Corrosive
Queens
balls
are
still got
transfused
14
just
roaches, which is
and
over
absorbing
over
any
again. And that
damage.
means that Cyril's taking a very good fight on the left
There's
side.
only one
Some of these
Ravager
balls
for
are
Shin.
connecting on the top side of our screen.
The
Still, of
Biles
course,
aren't
has
for
defense
doing
defended,
damage. They're
but
for
Cyril's getting a
forcing.
phenomenal
Oh my
start.
God.
Those Ravages are destroying. They
He
keep
just
forcing
dunked
Shin
on
to
him.
disengage.
Wow, he
Every
just
time the roaches are dodging,
backhanded
they are
him.
not attacking, and the numbers are beautiful.
Wow.
Cyril, oh my
Not even
God,
close.
landing the Biles.
3-0.
Triple Overlord snipe.
At no
Cyril commits
point.
hard to the two-base push on the small map.
Let's see.
And
Let's
he
see
does
that
it in
huge
style.
celebration. Oh my God.
Just like that, it is all
Cyril.
over, and it will be Cyril advancing into the
Leaping out of his
semifinals
chair
once more, where he will
in
have a
excitement
day
over that
with the man
victory.
who was the world
Im-
champ of Katowice 2023. Just a couple of world champs duking it out with each other tomorrow. Big Oliveira versus Cyril will be your second semifinal. What an absolute masterclass.
We're gonna shake
Bayona from
hands?
start to finish.
He's like, I gotta wrap up my keyboard real quick.
Best of 5 as you're going to see.
Not just in how he played it in terms of macro execution, but the strategy as well, the planning. A perfect macro game.
That was
And then from there, what does he do?
wow.
He hits the
That entire series was like 20 minutes of gameplay. Jeez. Wasn't even a back and forth. It was just a fourth. Well, pretty good. He's pretty good. Is my impression. I was hoping there'd be at least be something that wasn't just Cyril leaning on him till he breaks, but nope. Hero backhanded Clem. Clem, that's less surprising. Well, Cyril winning everything is not surprising. Clem losing 3-0 is only a little surprising. As Hero, like, while Hero has some of the lowest lows, he also has some of the highest highs. I think because of the way he plays, it's easy to underestimate him. But someone who's constantly going toe-to-toe with Maru and beating Dark, like, it's very different, I think, than fighting Max Pax every weekend. As Max Pax plays like a sane individual. Hero, on the other hand, a little crazy. He's a little out there. He's lost it a little bit, which is exactly what you need, I think, to get that extra edge. All right, what are we doing? You want to play more SC1 vs 2? I'm liking it. You know what? It's time. Yesterday, yesterday we did a tier list for StarCraft 2, but did you know there's 2? Wow, this tier list is real advanced. there's actually 2 StarCraft games. And we're going to do our SC1 versus SC2 tier list. Or SC Evo tier list. I can't find one with like the custom models, so. But here you go. This is way too many rankings. All right, like we're gonna cut it down here to there. Better. I don't think we need quite as much. There. That'll have to do. But you've seen the StarCraft 2 tier list. Well, maybe. But SC Evo. We're going to be judging these units based on their usefulness in StarCraft Evo, not in StarCraft 1. As I don't pretend to be an expert, and I would offend some very small, but very enthusiastic amount of English-speaking Brood War fans if I pretended to be. So, just with that in mind, the Battle Cruiser. Quite good. Expensive, though. Doesn't have too much of a role. It's a nice late game. Significantly down from its StarCraft 2 counterpart, but I have no idea what that unit is. Is that a Zergling? Broodling? Broodling. They're very bad. The Broodlings themselves are very bad. The Spawn Broodling ability is pretty good, but the Broodlings don't do anything. They're pretty terrible. Defiler is S tier. You know what? We need like another tier just for the Defiler. Devourer. You have to have it. It haven't really found a lot of use for it yet. The Workers. Actually, drones are amazing. Drones are great at surprisingly strong attackers on defense. Though, not like the Workers can't be in the same tier as the Defiler. That's simply just not true. We got the Dropship. Dropship's still in the same zone as the Battlecruiser, I think. Very good at what it does, but only does one thing. Doesn't heal. Requires that star, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I believe that's the Fire Bat, which is amazing. You couldn't zoom in anymore. We only had so many pixels. I think these are even the remastered versions, but yeah. The Fire Bat is amazing. I think something about the SC2 engine really helps it out as well. I think the Ghost is up there as well. The Goliath? Yeah, it's really good. The Goliath is really good. It's really good at its job. Unlike the Guardian, which is kind of trash, actually. Actually, the Guardian's terrible. Like, Guardian, it feels like there's pretty much every other option before Guardians so far. Like, Hydras. Okay on their own. Not so great. Well, when you consider, if you don't just consider them lurker eggs, then I think they're mid-tier. They're pretty good, but you need a lot of help. Infested Terrans, I mean, good luck with that. This is kind of like, I don't even know if the infested command centers works, but lurkers are A tier. Lurkers are amazing. Marines, also amazing. God, I need my fucking reading glasses for this shit. If you look there, those pixels are a Marine. Okay? Back in my day, we liked having those 4 pixels. I never played Brutal back in the day, but I believe that's the Medic, which is also great. Yeah, the Medic is very good. Honestly, though, I don't know if I'd rate it as highly. I think it's kind of like a B tier unit. Like, they're very good, but a lot of the things that are going to kill Marines and Firebats are going to kill them almost instantly. So, like, pretty great. Arby, definitely A tier. Not as devastating, I think, because when you don't have the unit selection, like you do in Brood War, when you don't have that issue, they're not as overwhelming. Like, you can bring units back to deal with recall and stuff like that, so. Archons are pretty good. Carriers are not amazing, especially with things like Goliaths, to deal with them, and just the SC2 AI. Corsairs, Darkons are solid at trolling people, mostly. It's only not in D tier, because, like, I feel like too many people watch YouTubers casting games or playing games against people which have one player being way better than the other, and then trolling them with Darkons. So, Dark Templar, though, I'm going to put it up in the A tier. Because being able to build Dark Templar with the Templar Archives, and with so many options for denying detect, I think the DTs are pretty sick. Dragoons, pretty good. Maelstrom plus Storm is pretty good. Yeah, let's spend another few hundred gas, so that way we can hold units down to storm them, when the storm itself would have probably already killed them without them being stunned. But sure. Speaking of Storm, though, the Templar is S tier. The Storm does terrible, terrible damage. It's madness. And amazing. Observer is fine. Probe goes in the worker category. Reaver is amazing, but not quite that S tier, as it doesn't hit air, unfortunately. And kind of requires a shuttle, otherwise it's a very sad snail. Incredibly sad snail. It's just kind of depressing, to be honest. The Scout is also here. The Shuttle, B tier alongside the dropship. Zealot, amazing. Queens, not quite S tier, but still very good. Science Vessels, S tier for science. Scourge are great, and I think they don't really have the issue, from what I understand, in Brood War. They won't overkill like they will. They will hunt down that target. The hardest counter to SC2 battlecruisers I've ever seen, by a large margin, which is very nice, as you can't even jump away before the Scourge closes the distance. So, SCVs, top notch. Siege tanks, top notch. Ultras have their place. Valkyries, there are better options, but they're still pretty good. The Vulture is S tier. Yeah. 75 minerals for that. Amazing. Wraith is fine. Zerglings, S tier. They're just, like, in SC2 unit selection and larva selection, they're already amazing. And being able to control more than 12 at a time makes them ridiculous. Alright, Mutas and Overlords. Honestly, Overlords are S tier. Having Overlords as it might be my bias from SC2, but having Overlords as detection is my most favoritist thing that has ever happened. Yeah. I really like having Overlords as detection. It's very nice. I think you could argue Reavers up there, but since like the big issue with Reavers is they need their hover rounds in order to be useful, and a lot of micro, whereas most of the rest up there is not so much. Like, they're pretty intuitive. The High Templar, the Science Vessel, they all have so many options. Yeah, I like it. That's my opinion of the Brood War units in StarCraft Evolution Complete. Not Brood War, but specifically the version in the StarCraft 2 engine. So, all right, I have spoken. Why only 3 units have the black dot? Back in the day, we didn't have graphic design. As a Overlord speed and transport apply to all Overlords. Well, the transport upgrade used to apply to all Overlords in SC2, but individual Overlord upgrades is better for visual clarity as well as cheaper in general because it takes hatchery time otherwise. And that is the main issue, is taking that hatchery time. Oh, Neo Dark Origin. Wow. Neo. Super Villain Lair. Oh, I'll play one more, I think. If we find some, but well. Neo Mount Doom. All right, Tucker. Wait, I didn't add the mod. I'm like, something's off here. Hello? Dark Origin was the original name. They remade the map and the update was Neo Dark Origin. Yeah, I'm aware of the process. The result is what amuses me. It's like Tucker joins the esteemed group of people who are like, I'll play, and never downloaded the mod or tried it at all. There we are. You caught me. I think later today, it's a weird one. I think we may actually do an quote-unquote educational stream on Chivalry 2. It's a free week, so. And I'm very good at it. It's a weird idea. It's only free. It's free on Epic Games. Is that what I understand? So make of that what you will. My skill is chivalry and modesty about it? Yeah. Me too. I think my humbleness is one of my greatest qualities. Alongside the modesty. My humility, even, if you would. Because I have some of the best words in general. It's free forever? What? Why?
You require more minerals.
Well, because nobody was playing it because it became only salty vets. Thank you, big game, too easy.
Spawn more.
Free games. Wait, when you download a game, it's free forever, or at least until they take it off the store.
Require more minerals.
Hey, it forces you to open up the Epic Games Store, so that's what they're selling.
Require more minerals.
With SC2 Protoss, right? Yeah. The minerals blend in with the tile set. What kind of minerals do we got, by the way? I think these are SC2? No, we started it slightly more. What is that back there? A mineral wall? $1,100 free games. Why 2 etch it natural? Because I can't afford 3.
Require more minerals.
Wait, is this a wall off? Shit. So the idea is be able to wall off adepts that way. With like a temporary Evo chamber. I don't think he has a Stargate. Well, we'll see. Hey! Get off my lawn. Why not get a Queen's Mouse?
Spawn more. Our forces are under attack.
Let me in! Thank you. Where's the fourth base?
Complete.
What the hell?
We require more minerals.
Rude. You want +1 shields? It's certainly an original strat. Uh-oh. I mind through.
The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
And we're watching. There you go.
Our forces are under attack.
With all due respect, sir. It's time to leave. All right then.
Evolution complete. overlords. Evolution complete.
Could have gotten a parasite on something. Oh, sir. With all due respect, no, I can't allow you to move there. Stop. Stop. Gross.
Forces are under attack.
Not happy about it. Can you parasite a pylon? Oh my god! Ah, stop! Why can't I broodling it? Oh my god! Archon.
Forces are under attack.
You shall not pass. They're so weak. Oh my god, there's still one Archon. The hell, guys? Kill these! I don't think there's any way to transfuse that. Yeah. Certainly one way to go about it. What is this? Zerg beetle. Should be on my team. Close. Looks like we sunk his battleship. Well, well, well. Certainly something. Thank you, Mojiko. 8 months as well. I don't know how many sunkens I built, but at the end of the day, it was enough. Just barely. Alright. I think that'll wrap it up for the SC2-ish tonight. Look forward to... So, I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow night. I may just end up casting. And nowadays, we focus on directly to YouTube. But we'll see. Especially depending on what the finals end up being and everything. At DreamHack. I'll be playing some Chivalry, which is on its free week. Which is a very, very different sort of game. I enjoy it, but it is, it's very different. Almost as far away from microwing space bugs as you can get. But thank you for watching. On YouTube, can we get 100 likes? I'll do it all again next time. But thank you for watching. And if you're on Twitch, just don't go anywhere. Just pretend I didn't do an outro. You don't. I don't want to hear it. All right.